1966, all we'd be talking about is television. Now there's so many ways to entertain. I think gaming is a big part of it. I think all these other things, interactive is a part of it. You know, and it's a question of the story, though. And it's all about the story. You can have all the gewgaws and things and have a bad story, and I don't think it amounts to much. But yeah, I think we get to a place, I saw, you know, I went to see a demonstration of 3D television. It was extraordinary. You know, here's the thing. When I was in law school at Hastings, my friend had a friend named Bruce Garber that went and bought a Cadillac, which tells you something about Bruce. You know, it's kind of an odd thing for a law student to do. And so we drove up on top of Twin Peaks. And in those days, this was 1976, and in those days, it had a CB radio in it, because that's what cars had. It was like this fancy thing. And so he got his new Cadillac, we drive up on Twin Peaks, and he gets on his radio and he goes, "Can anybody hear me?" He had nothing to say. He said, "Can anybody hear me?" So you have 3D, and you got nothing compelling to put on it. It's like, "Hello, can you see me?" You know, it's just like, so I think it's like everything to me, all the technology, all the effort comes back to the written word and the ability to entertain. And people can do it or people cannot do it. And if you have a sound story, for example, that Jurassic Park is now out in 3D. A great story, a great movie can only be enhanced. A piece of direct movie in 3D is just a piece of direct you can see better. You know, so it's just, you know, so yeah, I'm not dismissive of technology. I think it's great, and I think technology, you know, there are going to be different instrumentalities of distribution, different platforms, all these different things to do, but there's got to be something to put on it that's a high quality, and we can debate what high quality is, but I think human beings, there are some through lines, and I think that mostly we can all spot quality when we see it. We know it entertains us, we know it emotionally connects, whether it's a book, or a film, or a television show, or a record, that some things are just, you know it when you see it. Like, yep. Anybody else?
Yeah.
We'll take one more question. Who hasn't asked a question? Did you ask?
I haven't, no.
You haven't asked a question. Go ahead.
I was wondering if you could explain a little bit more about the business model you talked about. You said TV and internet you're getting the same amount of revenue. So can you talk about that model a little bit more?
Yeah, it's based on, you know, when we sell, it's based, television is sold on a cost per thousand, a CPM, and when we sell, we use the same cost per thousand on the internet as we do on television, and we find that the advertisers have accepted it with us.
That's highly unusual. That
It
is not the
unusual.
case.
It is unusual, and it's been an amazing thing for us, and it's because we've got again, it goes back to the programming, it goes back to the target audience we have, and that advertisers want to speak to a certain audience, and it's worked out beautifully for us. But I agree with you. It is a good thing for us. Okay.
Great. So I think.
Thank you so
anything
much.
else?